Yo, what is going on, everybody? Swello to you. I really hope you are finding this Saturday very enjoyable. I am going to be talking about living in space and reasons why we cannot accomplish that for a long time. This video is actually a request over from Instagram, which I'll leave like on this side or maybe this side. I don't know. Post the question right there or the request. If you are new to the video, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked it, press the like button. And if you haven't shared the video or shared any of the videos, share it with a buddy that you think that can benefit from the videos, which everyone should. It's educational. All right, guys, let's get straight to it. So, I am going to be putting this really easy for you guys. Even NASA helped me out on this one because NASA grouped the risks into 5 categories. Wow, 5 categories. Wow. Thank you so much. They probably knew that I was going to be making this video in the future, and they decided to just break it down into 5 categories, right? Which are gravity, isolation, hostile environments, radiation, and of course distance from Earth, right? So going into the really first one, gravity. I'm going to be reading this. Check this out. Due to low gravity, the heart has a far easier time of pumping blood around the body in space than it does in Earth. Pretty logical, right? But this can be very dangerous. As it gradually pumps less and less blood, it becomes weaker. So astronauts, or human beings that are attempting living in space, must exercise for several hours a day to keep it working hard. Now, that's not only the thing that I found about gravity or low gravity. There's muscle atrophy, degeneration of muscle, which can cause osteoporosis as well, like bone cancer. I'm going to just say this. You guys like losing muscle? I don't. You guys probably already know that, right? You can lose up to 20% of muscle mass within 5 to 11 days due to low gravity. There, pretty easy, right? The second one was isolation. So this isolation is pretty much self-explanatory. You have to live isolated in a small, light home because of all the dangers that space may have, such as no oxygen or lack of oxygen and pressure, temperatures, radiation. I mean, there's just all these kinds of dangers that you need the adequate protection, which would be a spacesuit, right? But spacesuits don't last forever. Talking about all the dangers and stuff outside, the next one after that was hostile, right? So check this out. Space may seem calm. As a kid, and as of now, I have always projected space in my head as a very calm place where you can see like chunks of rocks and pieces of satellites and a flying pig, stuff like that, just floating around, kind of very peaceful. It's very hostile. It's even more It's even more hostile than here in Earth. So, beyond the risk of colliding with other objects, so there's a lot of objects, there's actually a lot of trash. And trash is the most dangerous thing astronauts have up in space. There are also 4 main dangers for such electronic devices. Alright, which is empty vacuum, extreme temperature variability, small meteorite impacts, and radiation damage. We're gonna go into radiation next because that's actually the next one. Radiation, as we all know, has the potential of breaking or changing our DNA molecules, right? I think it was like they can damage or kill a cell. I was trying to find it right here. They can damage or kill a cell. So this can lead to health problems ranging from acute effects or long-term effects. Cancer, guys. And then last one but not least is distance from home. So distance from Earth. Guys, we can only take so many resources to space to stay over there for 6 months and come back, such as NASA does on those missions they have. And I want you guys to understand and know that the space stations, they are 250 miles above the orbit of Earth. 250. That's how far we can be with 6-month resources to survive up there. Maybe there's more. I mean, maybe you can make it. I don't know. There's just so many things. But that is the 5 groups that my best friends from NASA, I'm just joking, that NASA created or they mentioned. So I just used those. I kind of did a little bit more research into that. I did not want to make the video very long, which I'm going to be honest, my very first video, this is my 3rd video that I record about this. The really first video was almost 22 minutes. There is no way I'm going to be uploading that. I'm sorry, guys, it's too long. I actually found very interesting facts. So, I found a fact about how long would it take for your body to freeze or for you to die in space. And it's how long can you hold your breath? Alright, so it takes approximately 90 seconds after exposure that human beings will die of asphyxiation. You will eventually freeze solid. Depending on where you are in space, this will take 12 to 26 hours. But if you are closer to a star, you can burn in crisps instead. It's actually pretty crazy. There's another thing. You must sleep next to a fan. Good ventilation is vital for sleeping astronauts, as warm air does not dissipate. Haha, I got it. Dissipate in space. Instead, it forms a bubble of carbon dioxide around them, and eventually they'll run out of breathable oxygen. All right, hey, that's actually a pretty good one. Another very breakdown of everything is this: the environment of space is lethal without appropriate protection. The greatest threat in vacuum of space derives from the lack of oxygen and pressure, although temperature and radiation also pose risks. The effect of space exposure can result in embolism, hypoxia, hypocapnia, and decompression of sickness. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is what I got for you. I really hope the video is not too long for you guys. Thank you so much, Mr. From Instagram. I really want to say your name, but then I didn't ask permission. Thank you so much for the request. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone, thank you so much for being here, for watching the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button so it can keep me motivated on making more videos. Hit the like button. If you dislike the video, then hit the dislike button twice, because that's the way to roll. And share the video, guys. I would greatly appreciate all of that from you guys. Stay swole, stay logistic, and like always, guys, learn something new every day.
Damn.
0 seconds, someone came in. Oh my god. That's my god. Oh, and he sets me on fire. Good job!